Hey everyone, Shauna here. I'm here today with a Q&A video, I guess. I just kind of Googled Q&A, tag, questions, something like that. And I found this one on Tumblr actually, and it's 17 questions, which isn't that many, so this shouldn't be a long video. So let's just go ahead and get started. First question, are you a very open or private person? I'm very loud and outgoing, so I think people kind of assume that I'm really open. I'm actually super private. I don't really like sharing a lot of personal details with a lot of people. I think it kind of boils down to a trust thing, and not that I don't trust people, but just I've been burned. I was in high school, it happens, and I think I just have I don't like telling everyone everything, so I like to keep things to myself. I have people in my life that I trust 1,000 and 1,000,000%, so I tell them everything, but I don't tell everyone everything, so I guess I'm kind of private. I'm more private than I am open, I guess. Next question is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I don't know what this has to do with anything. You guys know I'm horrible at picking favorites, so this is a difficult question. As far as the classics, the old school Christmas movies, I'd have to go with It's a Wonderful Life and White Christmas. Those are ones that I have to watch. We watch those, me and my mom watch those on Christmas Eve. They are the classics. It's not Christmas without those. As far as newer ones, I've always liked the Santa Claus, I'll Be Home for Christmas with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. I like The Grinch, the newer one. I like Elf. I don't think it's as good as everyone else says it is, but I like it. I don't even remember what other Christmas movies are there. To Grandmother's House We Go with Mary-Kate and Ashley. Love that one. Such a good movie. Yeah, I like feel good Christmas movies and ones that are funny. I don't really like anything that's too sad unless it has a really good happy ending. Pretty much all Christmas movies. Home Alone. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Home Alone. Love the first one. The second one's pretty good. A little bit unexpected because he's not in his house and you're like, wow, what's he gonna do? And then the ones after that are just weird. Next question is, when did you stop believing in Santa? This is actually really embarrassing because homegirl believed in him till I was 14. How did that even happen? Guys, it was bad. I was so positive that he was real. And I remember being in grade 5 or grade 6 when I was 10, 11-ish, and none of my friends believed in Santa. And we would sit there and they would talk about how Santa didn't exist. And I would nod and be like, oh yeah, totally. He's not real. And then I'd go home and be like, I believe. I was so convinced that Santa was real. And things would happen that I look back and I'm like, obviously that was my mom. Obviously that wasn't Santa. But at the time I was like, there's no other option. It has to be Santa. It was bad. I don't remember what it was that convinced me that he wasn't real, but I remember sending a letter to Santa when I was in grade 9. It was bad, guys. And I used to hide, I used to not show my mom my letters to Santa because I'd be like, well, she doesn't need to see them, she's not Santa. And she told me once that I had because she would always mail them for me, and one time I had written my letter, put it in an envelope and sealed it, and my mom was like, I have no idea what she's asking for. So before she mailed it, she steamed open the envelope so she could read my letter before she mailed it. I didn't know that. She told me about this later. I didn't catch her doing it or anything. Yeah, I believe in Santa for a really long time. The next question is, what do you get complimented on the most? My laugh. I don't know if it's really a compliment though. I have a really loud, kind of obnoxious laugh. And a lot of times I'll laugh and then people will start laughing at my laugh, not at whatever joke or funny thing happened that I'm actually laughing at. My laugh, how funny I am. I mean, my jokes, people are like, you're funny. I'm like, I know. Thank you. I'm pretty funny. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm hilarious. It's not a big deal. Next question is, how are you feeling right now? I'm feeling pretty good. It's sunny today. It's not super warm, but it's not snowing, which is a big deal. And I have nothing to do today because I'm technically on summer vacation. And the day that I'm filming this, I'm not posting this for a while, but the day that I'm filming this is Good Friday. So everything's closed. So I don't have to work. I have no responsibilities today. Today it's just a free day. I can do whatever I want. Well, I can't do whatever I want because literally almost everything in this city is closed because it's Good Friday. So I pretty much can't go anywhere. But I can do anything I want, so I feel pretty good today. Next question is, if money was no object, where would you move to? I can't pick anything. I'm very indecisive. So I feel like if I said one place, I'd want to go everywhere. So if money was like absolutely no object, I'd be like it's a traveling circus. That's my life. But like, I would live everywhere. You know, I'd spend a year in Portugal. I'd spend a year in Greece. I'd go to Ireland for a year. Hit Australia. Maybe go to South Africa. Come back to Canada for a while. Go to Spain. Go to France. Like, I would go everywhere. I'd spend a little bit of time everywhere. Because I love traveling and I love being everywhere. And I feel like if I was just to spend like a month somewhere or like a week, then I wouldn't really get to experience life there and like the culture because I would just be like a tourist. But if I lived there for a year, then I wouldn't be a tourist. I'd live there. So I could like fully experience life there. But then I could move. But I could always go back and visit. But I could move and just spend a little bit of time everywhere. I'd love for that to be my life. I don't know if it'll happen or if I'll just live in one spot for my whole life. Who knows? We'll see. The next question is, who was the last person to make you cry? I honestly don't remember the last time I cried. It's been a while. I didn't cry during my exams, which I'm surprised. I honestly don't remember. It was probably during a TV show. It was probably while I was watching Gossip Girl. It's probably what it was. Did I cry recently during Gossip Girl? I don't know. Probably because of a TV show or something like that. The next question is, did you make any resolutions for this year? What were they? I actually made a whole video about my New Year 2014 resolutions. I call them goals because I don't like the word resolutions. I like goals. But I made a whole video on that. So I will put a link right here and a link down in the description if you guys haven't seen that video and you want to go see it. And you can keep me accountable. Yay! The next question is there a song which can bring you to tears instantly? There was a period of time when I used to cry every time I heard the song Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. I love that song. I don't think if I heard it right now, I don't think it would make me cry. But it did for a while, for no real reason. Amazing Grace, the hymn, always makes me cry because I played it at my grandma's funeral. My grandma's name was Grace, and my grandma and I were really close. But I mean, she died like 11 and a half years ago. But that's still, whenever I hear that song, I'm like, oh, the feels are getting to me. The next question is, who was the last person you talked about sex with? That's a weird question. I'm not going to answer that. The next question is, how did you ring in the new year? I think this must have been posted in early January because that's the second question about like New Year's. I went to a party at a bar/restaurant with one of my best friends and it was fun. Next question, have you ever online dated? No. Only 24. Hasn't gotten that bad yet. Next question, do you believe in soulmates? I do. I think that there is some sort of, to some extent, I don't want to say predestination, but that's the only word that can come to my mind, that like people are meant to be together and that through a series of events they will meet and it'll happen. I don't think it always happens because sometimes those series of events don't go the way they're supposed to. But to a certain extent, I believe in soulmates. Next question, do you play video games? I play Candy Crush. Does that count? Next question, what age do people usually mistake you for? My age? I mean, like, I'm mid-20s, so people usually think that I'm mid-20s. Sometimes people think I'm like 21, 22. Sometimes people think I'm like 25. I'm like, I feel like I look like I'm in my mid-20s. Which is also it's still really scary to say, like, I'm in my mid-20s. My 16th birthday was like a month ago. How am I in my mid-20s? I think I'm having a third life crisis, guys. It's really bad. Next question is, what or who do you miss right now? I miss my mom. But I'm seeing my mom in like 10, 11 days, so that's exciting. I haven't seen her since the beginning of January, and I'm seeing her soon, so I'm excited about that. I miss my dogs. they are not alive anymore, which is why I miss them. I miss my grandparents, who are also not alive anymore. I miss my friends from camp, and like all of my friends who don't live here, my friends who live away, even like my university friends who have moved away. But I have a lot of university friends who moved away. I miss them. Come back. Why does everyone always leave? Not everyone is left, that's an exaggeration. I miss people. There's no things, like tangible things that I miss. I miss people. I miss my family. I miss my cousins. They all live. We are not living near each other anymore. I have 4 cousins out in BC, British Columbia. One of my cousins is over in Belgium. She's only there till June though, but still, Belgium's far away. Although I'm the closest family member to her. Except my aunt and uncle are visiting her in Europe. Now, I'm rambling. I miss people. And the last question is, what perfume do you wear? I have a lot of perfumes, but today I am wearing my Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift perfume. I smell it again right now. Baby, I like it. It's my only rollerball perfume, which has a certain level of appeal to it. But I have a lot of perfumes. Like, I rotate. I have body sprays too. I wear body sprays more than I wear perfumes. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want me to do like a perfume and body spray collection video. If that's something that would be of interest to you, because I have a decent amount. I think it'd be cool to show you guys what I have. I'll probably do it anyway, whether you guys let me know or not. I'll probably do it anyway. So there's that. So those are all of the questions in this tag video. I'm gonna leave the questions down in the description as always, and I tag all of you. So you can, if you make videos, you can film your answers and leave it as not a video response. That's not a thing anymore. You can let me know that you filmed this video. And if you don't make videos or you don't want to make this video, you can let me know down in the comments your answers to all of the questions, some of the questions, whatever, or you can do nothing. Your life, your call, you do you. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye.